Well, tonight, one person is dead, another in the hospital after a shooting at a gentleman's club early this morning on the south side. Fox 26's Angie Rodriguez has that story.
This is the Paradise City off of Gulf Freeway, and according to Houston police, they say one man is now dead and another was taken to a local hospital after an issue from inside the establishment carried over into the parking lot. HPD Homicide says the call came in around 5:02 this morning for a shooting in progress. Officers responded just 3 minutes later to what they say was a chaotic scene with a large group of multiple victims outside on the ground. We do know one person was confirmed dead from a gunshot wound. That was a Hispanic male in his mid-30s. Another man was transported to a nearby hospital with a gunshot wound. HPD Homicide says that was a graze wound. Now, really quick, I do want to show you guys this right there at the very end of your screen. You're going to see some evidence markers. HPD Homicide tells us there's about 60 to 70 different markings there. These could be shell casings, the evidence markers just used during the investigation process, again, by Houston police outside of Paradise City. And here's another angle of the scene here. I'm not going to show you, but family is still here on scene to the left. They've been here for the past several hours. We do know that the HPD Homicide detective in charge of this case was able to speak with the wife of that victim.
So the woman that I spoke to is the common law wife of our victim who passed away. She was here, and we do not believe that the decedent was an aggressor. From everything I can tell and the people I've talked to, the surveillance I've seen, he was just here having a good time, wasn't causing no problem, looks innocent. Okay, looks like he was struck innocently, as well as the guy that was transported. Neither one of them appeared to be causing any problems. They weren't aggressors. They were here having a good time. And so that is the common law wife who's been with him for 20 years, okay? And so when he falls to the ground, she runs to his aid. She said, you know, I hear the gunshots. I don't even care. I need to get to my husband. Okay, pretty powerful stuff. She's extremely emotional for obvious reasons, and that is who you saw me talking to earlier.
HPD Homicide tell us that they're not sure if it's just one suspect or multiple, but they did see a light-colored SUV flee the scene shortly after the shooting. They say that the suspects inside that vehicle were either white or of Hispanic heritage. If you have any information, go ahead and call the HPD Homicide Unit.